The many times I've made these predictions, some of you have been coming into the comments. Now, I'll start tagging you. I'll start putting all these comments here and saying that, you are that guy, you're that guy. Because this has happened severally. When I predicted that this is going to happen, and it happened. And then, all of a sudden, you are on my comment saying like, hey, you watch this is the reason you are this is why, oh, you are not this and this and this. And then right now, because these things are happening, you are fizzled out. It's like you are never here. It's like you are not seeing the recommendations of these videos. I've said it so many times with Liverpool. The first hypothesis, is it an hypothesis? The first statement I said is that Slot won the last Premier League because it was Klopp's team, and he was coming from a high, and every other team in Premier League was struggling. And Arsenal bottled, like they will do this season again. That's why you won. The second thing I said, buying people does not guarantee that they are going to shine. Right, like at this time or even in future. I said it. I said it. You go back to my video. You go back to even the popular video in this channel. I was talking about, you know what, the strikers that Newcastle replaced with Isaac are better than Isaac. Again, a lot of people are, no, you're not doing this. But it's because I've been watching this thing for so long. I've been watching football for so long, and I watch the the number of times I'm watching football, I think I need to see an eye doctor. Every time, if it's not on screen, it's outside there. And sometimes whenever you see, this is just like the other situation. These and these are similar. And if this and this are similar, then you expect these results. And these things are coming back. When the season started and Liverpool kept winning on the last minute, I said their luck would run out. I said it. I said it. Go back and see. Go back and see my videos. Go back and see my commentary. I said it. I said Liverpool's luck is going to run out. I said it. All those four statements are proving right now. They're coming back. I'm right. You need to say it. You need to come in my channel and say, like I'm sensei, like I've seen it. I've seen all these things and they're coming true. Slot is struggling with the team. Salah, again, I said it like Salah and Van Dijk are not getting better. But I assume that is what all the people knew. But then some people were just, arguing, which is correct. But I'm right. You need to tell me that I'm right. Slot is struggling. Salah is struggling. Liverpool is struggling. All those new names who are coming, except for Ekitike, are still trying to get into the team. And I don't think I'll be wrong if I state or if I say right now that Liverpool will even struggle to get to top 4. If you tell me which teams I think will be top 4, I'll just say probably Man City will again win the league because I just don't trust Arsenal. I think they're a good team and they're doing everything correct. But then it will reach a time where they'll start bottling as they always do, and they'll bottle. So again, which is very, very, very bad for me to say, having Pep win another Premier League is not something that I'd want. Then we'll also have Arsenal there. I don't know what this Man United run is, but I just say they'll go back to where they are. they'll be struggling at some point with getting position 6 and 7. I know they're doing it right. But then that's the thing that I said with Man United and Man City. What has helped them is getting new goalkeepers, which I expected that Chelsea would have done that. And I think that's what is also costing Liverpool so much. I think for people who have seen a lot of football, they usually know or they will know that the goalkeeper is very, very, very crucial for you to win the league. You just don't have to have good strikers or good midfielders or good defenders. It's crucial that you have a good goalkeeper. When Chelsea was dominating this league, they had Peter Cech, then they had Couture. They have never had another good keeper like those. That's why they have not won anything. Man City had Ederson. Liverpool had Alisson. Man United the other time, they had Van der Sar, they had De Gea. You see? So, right now I can tell that Man United are benefiting from Lamens and Man City are benefiting from uh who's this tall guy? Their new keeper. Liverpool is suffering because their new signings are not there. And the other guys are old. So you expect them. We expect them. And it will take a toll. Not just this season, probably even next season. If they don't get somebody, if they don't get somebody who will just straighten up, just have a connection from defenders to midfielders to strikers, like just if, and especially if they're not bold enough to put Salah off, to put Van Dijk off, to just say we are selling them, we are releasing them, we are releasing the whole team that was winning, we are building another team. Again, they'll still suffer next season. And if they don't correct this thing earlier on, they might go into that Man United trip or Chelsea trip. Of course, we have been winning. The Man United trip is that where you think we are close enough, but you don't get to be winning anything. Like you don't win anything. You're just close enough. You're just on the periphery. You just think that if we buy another person next season, if we buy another Pogba, if we buy another Casemiro, if we buy another, we'll be able to win the Premier League or win another trophy. And then it just goes on and goes on. And it's a decade and another decade. And, you know, that's why I think Liverpool is going. If they don't change a lot of the things that they are doing wrong, and one is just telling Van Dijk like it's time to learn Saudi, and telling Salah you already know Arab, so it's easier for you to head out to Al Arabi and join Felix and Ronaldo and the rest of the guys. And we are also prepared. Chelsea, we will send people to accompany them, like Tosin probably. I'm not holding any prisoner. I'm just saying for Chelsea, I think the whole defense. And I think, again, if Cole will come back, we might also need to get rid of Chaloba. And I'm saying it because I know if we don't do that, if we become so good at saying that you are Cobham legends, just remain there, will not win. We'll be like Liverpool, close enough. But this season is, I think it's interesting for those people at top. But if you make a mistake, you'll just go behind because right now I think we are 5 points from position 1 and we are in position 7 or 8 and we are 10 games in. That's strange. That has not been occurring in Premier League for quite a season. Anyway, next day.